We are live. Ow, 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 ow. Holy cow. This boss is Minu. Minu. Why is he melting? Oh, because he resists chaos. Oh well.
Need a map? Stay safe.
Here's my underground rivers. Let's get you and you. Do you wanna have fun? Facebook is so laggy. All right, let's get off there. Two rings. We need these 2, 3. Some currency. Hey, fruit. Gonna do some mapping because I'm running low on the monies. Plus, I want to 6-link my belly and do some other stuff. Feel like my build is falling a little bit behind without links, so I'm doing some cheese farming. Yeah. Just first round Kitava? Yeah, like Act 5 Kitava. That's awesome. Yeah, it's like any target that you get like a second or two to sort of like accelerate on, you can like just like pop, right? Yeah, it's Kitava. You just fight Kitava twice. If you alpha Kitava in Act 10, that's you're really doing the you're really spreading the butter, as they say. You're really putting the cheese on. Alright, look at that. So I've found fruit for the I found for the chaos pattern a really efficient way of doing it. I haven't completed any maps except for like a few. And in truth, if I was really doing this, I'd shape off all these maps that I've completed. Underground Sea, it's like jam-packed full of mobs. It's probably the highest mob density map in the game. It's got like 900 monsters in it, and it's really densely packed. And it drops this divination card, the Lover, and the Lover gives you a random 79 jewelry, and they drop like candy. Like I get like anywhere from 3 to 6 per run. And it greatly increases the speed at which you acquire jewelry. Like, you can see how many ammus I have, and it makes the chaos pattern just like way more profitable. Yeah, it's something I've been doing this league, because I've been, like, all of the guys who run SSF and stuff, like, they shape, yeah, they shape their atlas around farming this map. And so I was like, well, I could just farm it unshaped. And like, if you don't complete any maps, you get a ton of map drops. Like, and you can run other maps and just not complete them, and you end up with just a ton of extra maps. So you don't have to trade for maps either. You can like map sustain. It's pretty nice. And you end up getting like a lot of ramparts and a lot of underground river, which you can run. I have a bunch of atolls because I was running a different map, but because I was originally running channel, but it just does not have enough mobs in it to make it worthwhile. Last season I shaped channel and waterways, tier 11, tier 12, tier 11, tier 10, and I ran them with my guy farming tabula rasa cards, farming humilities, because humilities drop in both those maps. I did pretty good, because the mob density in the flashback league was like 3 times better than it is in this league. It ended up making me... It was a pretty good way of farming currency. I have too much shit in my dump tab. I should have cleared this out before I started. Yeah, so it's tough, like, I understand how it works, but getting like a shaped strategy to work is really complicated, because of the way that Natural Neighbors works. You have to only shape specific maps, and it'll only, like, you can only develop like a shaped strategy with sub red tier maps. And then you have to remove certain maps from your atlas that can also drop. It's kind of a nuisance to do. And in Trade League, like, for the most part, you're just better off buying your maps. But, like, for this, like, early point in the league, what I can do is... My fucking dump tab is just, like, full of crap. Melee crit multiplier of lightning. I don't know if there are any melee lightning builds out there. These don't need to be in here. These can go in here. I don't, honestly, like, I've watched multiple video guides on it, and I'm still 100% sure that I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Anyway, you need to have, I think you need to have shaped 15, 14, 13, and 12, and maybe 11. And then, like, of those, you pick the, like, 3 you want to run, and then you can, like, 3 to 1 the other ones or something like that. Like, it sounds exactly like I know what I'm fucking talking about, right? This is just like the straight level 5 version, right? Yeah. Alright. That's 7.
You made it back. Stay inquisitive.
There's like, it's not that bad. There's like a bunch of rules. There's a couple of rules for maps, and how they can drop. They have to be complete or they have to be a natural neighbor, and they changed it now so that like incomplete maps drop twice as much if they're natural neighbors. Oh, sea witches. All monster damage always ignite. More rare. Magic rare. Ooh, this is gonna be a dense. Elemental damage, rare, not perfect. Okay. Alright. The shape strategies are really strange, too. Yoinkers. Stop chilling. I mean, they're not hidden. You can find them. There's just so many things to it. It's impossible to find them concisely written down anywhere because they've been just like added over the eons of where the Atlas has been around. Right? Like, Path to Exile is just too big for any one person to understand everything. Yeah, I don't know how they would. Like, yeah. I don't know how they would explicitly state anything in this game. Like, the mechanics are so... Everything is so incredibly grandfathered in that it's like, here's a rule, except here's what breaks that rule. It actually reminds me, like, a ton of Magic. Can you stop, please? I think I'm gonna get frozen. Chill killed. Nope, I did it. Give me you, give me you, give me you. Yeah, I mean, oh, Remnant, nice. I kind of wish stuff was, like, explicitly explained, but I don't even know what that looks like. You know, like, I don't even know how you would do that. Like, you know, there's clearly a difference between more and increase in terms of damage multipliers, but they never tell you, like, so the difference between more and, unless you're, like, actively playing the game and looking for it, like, those things will never be discussed. There's just a ton of that stuff. But you're right, I guess it's just PoE. It's just playing the game. I don't know, I kind of think, like, that's part of what makes PoE charming, is the fact that it's just such a mess of mechanics. And that, like, somebody somewhere thinks that this is, like, how you should design games. Because, like, let's face it, most of the games we play are not like this, right? Nice. There will be a time where you will not be able to do that to bosses. But is that like a super glass cannon build? Because if you're struggling with HP, that's probably why you... I see. So it's early 6 link, yeah. Early 6 link makes a real big difference.
Go, mate. Here's the plan.
Waiting for you, I can't help. Let's listen to Laserhawk today. Fuck your. Flag explosions. What the fuck? Why is my... Why is the overlay for the incursion like offset? Where are the monsters I left alive? Oh, whatever. Oh, I see. Survivalists. Give me those 7 alchemies. I really like this League mod a lot. It's really fun to play with. It's really rewarding too. Yeah, it's honestly like this is the expansion to play traps too, because they just went like final solution on buffing traps. Like literally, I've never seen buffs this strong in a game before.
How are your maps? May your maps be
Let's get
merciful.
that chaos, son.
Glad you made it back. May your maps be merciful. Glad you made it back.
Ah, I fucked up.
Glad you made it
Oh
back.
well. I'll make good use of those 2 fucking alterations. Yeah, you get so much jewelry from the temple if you're doing the temples right, and like that like often I find myself like having to slow down to do the chaos pattern, which I don't know if is like a good thing, but I think unless you want to spend a lot of time IDing rares and like turning over rares, it works pretty well. Most people think it's a noob trap, but whatever. Yeah. I mean, the whole build survives on his traps, right? Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. I mean, almost all of the stuff I've bought, like all of this stuff, this is all, you know, 2 exalts worth of gear or whatever. All of it was paid for by the chaos recipe, so if people think it's a noob trap, I don't know what they're doing, you know, to make that crazy amount of currency, but it's definitely not something I know how to do. In this league, it's even easier to do because you get 5 times as many rare items. I don't think I need 2, but we'll see. No, I don't need 2. Pro tip, pick up blacksmith whetstones. You can sell them for a shitload of ID scrolls. Oh, spiked gloves. Yeah. Alright, spiked gloves. Rub-a-dub-dub. Oh, they're terrible. A little 73. Not a particularly high roll on the implicit either. Where put those in there in case I get the mood to craft ever. Which I will not, because I don't fucking know how to craft. I didn't even look what I needed. Oh well. Alright, let's fucking jam to some laser hawk. Get the hawk going in here. Take you. Gloves, boots. Look at all my swords. Bisco's is the fucking yeah, I know. Is the weirdest item ever. Yeah, I'm still like, I don't know. I'm still a little like in the YouTube mindset, you know what I mean? Where it's like I'm not playing the character that I was streaming with, so I was like, I don't really know, is this like blah blah blah, anyway. Just being dumb. And I was gonna wait for Jen to bring food, but that's gonna be a while, so. So there you go. In one map, fucking one map and one incursion, I got almost 8 chaos worth of the chaos recipe. In one map. Trust me, man. Underground fucking seas is the map to make money in. No.
Need a map?
Yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. What level are you? 60? You want me to call out Uberlab trials if I find them, Fruit? I was talking to Fruit, not you, but yeah. Did you get your first you got your first jug points, right? Do you want me to let you know if I find Uberlab trials? I don't know if you get inter maps yet. I think you might have to do Act 10, but I think you do have to do Act 10. Sorry, my bad. Did you get the like increased accuracy and attack speed and stuff? That's like the cake for Juggernauts. Do you know what Uberlab is, Fruit? You know the Labyrinth? The strong version? Labyrinth, you know? Izaro. I was gonna ask if you wanted me to let you know when I find trials, because I've been playing this league now for a really long time, and I still don't have all of my Uber Lab trials. The trials are like the little thingies you go in. Yoink. But I don't think you can enter maps until tier 10, so never mind. Until you get through Act 10, excuse me. Oh, really? You don't take the accuracy? Man. And that build is wrong. That's the strongest ascendancy ability that the fucking Juggernaut has. But I guess if the idea is like you're playing the Jug to just never take damage, then you don't have to get that ascendancy. That ascendancy is just like where 90% of Juggernaut scaling is going to come from. Oh, underground sea map! Value! Hey, look what it is! It's a loot fountain. Yoink. Oh, there's a lodestone here. Loot explosion! Give me my treasure chest. Don't you dare open up. Aw, you didn't give me a treasure chest? Oh, it's over here. I want my gems. I want my gems. My abyss jewels. Give me rare abyss jewels. Thanks. Thanks. That's not a rare abyss jewel, thank you. Fucking goddamn thing is rigged. I need one more lodestone. Oh, hey, Chaos Orb. Oh, hey. Crappy unique. This build is the a piece of candy build. Because you just walk around the map being like, ooh, that's loot. Oh, that's loot. Ooh, piece of candy.
How are your maps?
You.
Good luck with your maps.
How does the volume balance seem, Fruit? I feel like I'm trying really hard to get it right, but it's just like it just doesn't want to fucking work decent. I turned my mic volume way up because music is low. I just have no way of like judging until I like go in after and like re-listen to it, right? I guess I could go like throw it on the Roku and see if it's competing, but the old 10k damage per second stand next to people. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom and then we are the farms. Didn't I get rings? I thought I got rings. Okay. Let's roll, baby.
Learn a little
Oh, hey, it's me, Video Game Donkey. I'm trying to loot this card. Fuck off. Got another map. Maps upon maps upon maps. Oh, fuck, misclicks. Feels so good to just like instantly pop chests, boxes, have all the monsters just blow each other up. This is one of those maps that drops like 30 maps. Well, hello there.
too much.
Oh, did I just find the helmet I need? I think I did. Too much clutter. What am I doing here? Wonder if I still need chromes.
Glad you made it back.
Probably.
May your maps be merciful.
91. No,
Map.
that would have been too nice. Boom. Gimme, gimme. Thank you. That shit hurts. And I did. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Do I not have max fire resistance? Why is that, like, destroying me? Oh, probably because I'm dropping my, my flask. Fair enough. Jen and Aaron are home. Which means it's time for dinner.
Stay sane.
I will be right back.
Need a map? Good luck with your maps.
Alright. It's alright. It's alright. So there you go. There. Okay. To the floor. Ba- ba- da- 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 da. Pedal to the metal, thinking about. Ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da-da. What level is Incinerate? Right here? Yeah. Level 12, huh? So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a pickle. Yo. Mental rapidity. How much do I need for a taboo? I think I just need one. Yeah, I just need one. And I have 10 regrets. Let's take a look and see how many regret orbs I would need to turn her into an incinerator. No regards! Could have a bad name, but alright, so 3 so 18 19 20 I could keep all that. 20 points is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If we're gonna go to CI, we got a spec. Because there's like no point in. I guess I could go hybrid. And let's see where I got. So we want forbidden power, we want power charges, light of divinity. I guess I could switch. Right, that'd give me 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With like faster casting. Do I have controlled destro in here somewhere? There's a level 1. There it is. Controlled destro. LE focus. Do I not have faster casting? Hmm. So we can run double Goat's Horn. These don't have any cast speed on them though. A Ghoul Wound, Crimson Jewel. Is that a tier 1 life roll? No. It's not. So with 20 regrets, I could shape this into like an incinerator build.
So there you
But she doesn't really have a survivability template. Like if I go MOM, I could just go MOM and pick up like Deep Thoughts. How much are regrets? Oh man, regrets are expensive. I have currency fruit. Like I have probably like 2.5 exalts worth of currency. Like I have 145 chances. I think you could change, like, cash your chances in for something, but I don't remember what you could turn them into. I might actually be able to turn my chances into scours, but I can't remember.
I was never there.
Yeah. So if you go like now I have enough. Thanks though. Excuse me. Save your currency for your guy. I have multiple like currency farmers. So let's see what this looks like. We're gonna need. Where's my big belt? Big bad belt of the bandit. Did you see this belt that I got, Fruit? Hi, Jin Jin. 48 all elemental resistances. Pretty big fan of it. It's got good cast speed on it. No. No, there's a necklace I can wear. Yeah, they really are. I got one with double stats too, which is kind of funny. They make great leveling items because they have no level requirement, right? Like 48 resist this and a lore weave, and like your resist capped. Yeah. wonder if that's worth anything. I haven't even looked at like what other mods you can get on it. I know that there's some crazy life ones. Like I have the String of Servitude, which is 24% increased max life, which I gotta imagine somebody out there would make good use of. Alright, so that's cap resists. Let's see, if Matt said... Ugh, let's put some MTX on. This is just like not okay. Uh, 4, 8, 12, 16, 2. Yeah, so I'm way behind in life, and taking away this life node is gonna make that, excuse me, even worse. So let's see, is there something we can do differently? So that ring has big life on it. This is kind of a piece of garbage. Do I have a better amulet? Healthy mind, huh? What's my mana regen at? Not good. Which life is this? Those are both a little bit better. Let's look at Ammy's. See, Amulet has 33% damage on it. That's the implicit? Well, that's talismans here. I mean, that obviously is before my time. Let's see here. Well, there you go. All attributes. We're up to 2K. How far am I away from... Alright, well, let's go... I'm 48? That's what I want, right there. Energy shield, body armor's intelligence. Too bad that cloak doesn't give you anything. Soul into the Covenant. Yo, yo, yo. Is there a non-faded version of that? I guess not. Well, that answers that. I need one humility. Are you doing some experimentation with your emotes? You got this girl. Let's see, what else do you got? Some of those PJ emotes. Oh, did he? Hello, Aaron. Oh, I get it. Well, thanks for doing that. Hoggers! I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna say no. Let's see. I still can't see Monk S. Yeah, I don't understand what's wrong with my system, but I'm not allowed to see Monk S. Should I just do the library quest? Because all these fucking gems are going to be level 1. It's going to take me forever before I can do damage. You know what? I bet you even with level 1 Incinerate... Let's go... Let's just make a ghetto 6-link here. Good old Dan's game. I don't know who Dan is, but I guarantee you he would have been a funny motherfucker to watch stream. At least for his facial expressions. The Chaos Recipe. Let me see here. I think it's 60. Yeah. I don't know why you asked me. I don't remember it offhand, but you can Google as fast as I can. Controlled. LE focus. Yeah, I know. And faster casting. Alright, let's go to this quest. Library! I mean... Nice. Didn't even bother to get the waypoint. Have you seen this skill yet, Fruit? I must have 100% screen coverage with it. Pretty nice. Yeah, it really works well if you get a lot of cast speed. Like a lot of cast speed. Like that's unsupported. It's not only going to be bigger, it's going to be it also will like build up faster once I spec this character out of some garbage and into some good talents. I need a clarity gem. Do I have one? That's a big negative. Yeah, you don't like having to channel? Yeah, I mean, the way to solve all of the, like, those issues in Path to Exile is to just, like, take a movement speed template that is faster, because there's very few skills in this game that are going to allow you to move and kill, like, to move and cast. Excuse me. And almost all of them exclusively slow you down. Like, really the only way you're ever going to get that ability to move and kill is to Flicker Strike. Why are we listening to Digital Deluxe? I wanted to listen to Laserhawk. Flame Dash would be the fucking greatest spell in the goddamn game if it didn't have a cooldown. I think you should have played totems. Because once you get your totem placement speed up, like, you never stop moving. Ever. You just go like drop, walk, drop, walk, drop, walk. I should be playing this on a totem build, in truth. I should just go Templar and play Incinerate totems. It's Tyrannosaurus Maximus. See, the thing about Incinerate that makes up for the fact that you have to channel it is the fact that the final wave is, like, ridiculous. It hits so hard. If you use the 8th hit of the final wave, you can one-shot most bosses, if you're properly scaled.
Yuga, a moment of your time.
But this is the fucking the league to play trappers, man. I don't even know what this quest is asking me. The 4 scattered pages. I know what I'm doing now. Everybody has their proclivities. I really like self-cast. Even though it's like, most people consider it like the weakest of all the ways to cast spells. I'm a really big fan of it. The fact that Incinerate covers the whole screen, I think also makes up for its flaws. The wave release is kind of shitty. I will say that. But the fact that you get the whole screen, oh my god, this fucking map layout. Elemental Focus, Control Destro, Fire Pen, Incinerate, Combustion, Faster Casting. So let's look here. These are all level 1. That sucks. Alright, fuck it, let's try totems.
continual soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar. For years you built a life on faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow.
Only to smite it asunder. Yeah, I wish there was like a default skip all tutorials. Hiya! Hiya! Miss.
Even death gives no solace in this tortured land.
I should have named this guy Macbeth. That would have been a great name. Hiya! Haha! I'll race you to maps, fruit. You don't get it? Did you watch Gargoyles as a kid? Disney's Gargoyles? Oh, I couldn't beat you to maps. You're way too close. Macbeth was one of the characters from the show, and the Templar sounds exactly like the voice actor for him. Germona! Or maybe I just associate all Scottish guys with...
Need for my company just yet.
Is no need for my company just yet. Germona, I named her. Och, laddie. Let's see. How the hell do you play totems? There, we got some totem damage. Let's see what we got here. Got placement speed, got some other stuff. Totems, totems. Oh, we got totem stuff down here. So it's all super concentrated around the Templar. That makes sense. Totem life. Totems have 3% increased cast speed. I gotta look at path of building to be super interesting. Yes, save. This is IB jug. Too many builds. Let's see here. Editor. Add a source. No, I sure did not go totes my goats. Hello? Why are you not working? Yeah, that's the program. Done. Why isn't it capturing path of building? Galvia! Spotify. What the hell? Audio. Game capture. Do I have to do it as game? Alright. There we go. So let's see here. Templar, Hierophant. Take a look. Divine Guidance. Right. Endurance charge, power charge when you place a totem. Where's the extra totem? Here it is. So you go to your life mana into the regen nodes. No, because these are energy shields. Retribution to here. Then we go amplify, elemental. Do you have to build power charge? Power chargey? Hmm. I don't like any of this. Life. Yeah, you don't care about that, right? That's for crits. So that's like 40% life from the tree. Hmm. Yeah, let's just run like a mini experiment and go like that. Alright. We got a build. Now the real question is 5 chaos? Sure. What's the high roll on it? Taboo, this belt, this helmet, those boots. I gotta decide on what I'm gonna use to level. Automation wings? No, they look stupid. There we go. Yeah, that looks fine. What are we gonna use? Freeze pulse?
Stay sharp out there.
Mag orb, frostbolt, molten strike.
Farewell.
Frostbolt doesn't sound like a good idea.
Hello.
What can I get? Lightning tendrils, freeze pulse, spark, fireball, blight. Sure, we'll throw an elemental prolife for fun. Where are my officers? And one of these guys. Those. Alright. Let's get this totem guy going. Totems! Man, the Templar runs weird. I forgetted.
Still alive, are we? Farewell.
What's the Oh yeah. We're gonna regret that. That's weird. portal. With a good portrait. With a good pet. Character effect, no. We want Darky. Bam, bam. And some TP scrolls. Alright. Let's make a totemer. Wow, weird layout. That was nice of her. She probably thought it tasted good. Her like little dog brain is probably trying to math out how she can like recreate the fart in mouth situation. It is a new way to get high. We need to get to level 4. Because we need... I wonder what level you get Spell Totem at. I should look up what level you get Spell Totems at. I guess I'll just use Incinerate to level.
God bless you on this fine day.
Genie, I wish you free. God, the Templar walks like he's got a stick up his ass. I never noticed it before, but he really like, especially with this MTX, he walks like he's like, gotta poop, gotta poop, gotta poop. Oh, I gotta poop, I gotta poop, I gotta poop. What is this love? Teach me to fake it. Yeah, you think he's just gotta take a wicked dump? I wouldn't be surprised. He just stands so upright. Like, literally every other character in this game is hunched over. Do they call him Master Blaster?
The path becomes clearer with each bloody step.
I should have named this character Macbeth. I need the volley gem, lassie.
Stay sharp out there.
Ooh, Frostbomb. Hell yeah.
Stay sharp.
He doesn't get the volley gem. man. What a joke. Flame totem, decoy totem, rejuvenating totem, element plate.
God hasn't given us.
Death pony. What a rip. I guess I should look. So you get Spell Totem at level 8. Hmm.
Hello.
Does he not get Arcane Surge either? Wow.
Goodbye.
Wow, Jen. How does anybody play this crappy ass class? And I don't have an Arcane Surge somewhere? I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's not what I wanted to do. Alrighty. So that way out. So like this and like this. Put that there. Kaboom! Haha! Alright. Now we're cooking with butter.
Let's go.
So you go like this, you put it down, and it goes boom, kills them all. That's why they gave it a cooldown. So if they didn't give it a cooldown, people would use it to level. Thunk.
Good job, Extra.
Good job, Exile. The flooded deeps. I gotta search the deeps, Gen.
History. History repeats.
Grazie. I do not in any way feel like playing a character that I've already got, so I'm screwing around. Not even a new build, I'm just like... I'm literally just dorking around. Oh, I see. My path of building is like, let's see what totems feels like. This isn't a build, this is just me being like, flirty flirt, what do totems feel like? Oops. It's because I'm an expert streamer. I'm very, very good at this. Oh, alchemy. Yeah, I'm obviously, like... I've obviously done this a lot, and like I'm really good at it. So everyone should emulate me, because clearly I am superior. So roundabout way to get things done, but I got them done. Why cast? Just press the explode button. All I wanna do is be in love with you, a giant woman, a giant woman. Press that button, and then go away, and then they go pop. I think I need level 12 to get spell totem with. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I have all the spell damage talents. I was like, why am I hitting so hard? It's because Templar's starting location is really wonky. I don't need you, Alva. This isn't even that, like... Sure. Everybody's got to start the game from the beginning. I've just played this league, like, a lot more. I could give you all the leveling gear, too. I have multiple sets of each. Yeah. Of course you did. You're, like, very much past the bosses you can just, like, ignore their mechanics on. Sun and Moon are a boss where it's like, you don't move, you're gonna die. I mean, I'm on a 6th link, so I'm not surprised I'm, like, messing all this stuff up, because I'm just running a taboo.
Purity will prevail.
Yeah, that's good. Gotta get that life. Yeah. Jesus. I haven't had a build that has that low life since, like, my first character. I don't even start mapping until I have, like, minimum 4100 life. And even then, if I have 4100 life and I'm mapping, like, I'm gonna be dying in tier 1 maps. But I'm also, like, a fairly inattentive player, so... Use more Frost Bomb. Tell you one thing, while leveling, early on, best skill in the game is Summon Phantasm on kill. Because you can just ignore, like, all Half-Life enemies and stuff, and they'll just, like, wander around behind you killing shit. So you look at them go.
Humble servant thanks you, Lord.
Yeah, like, if your weapon's not going to get any cheaper, you might as well run it, right? As soon as you can equip it. Once I get to Blood Aqueducts, I usually, like... Recently, I've been sitting there till I get, like, a tabula and, like, the gear that I can afford to make my build work, so that I can play it, like... I can play my builds. That's what I did with my, my Death's Oath character. Although she wasn't my... Was she my first? I can't remember what I leveled first. I've leveled multiple characters and they've all been slow. My jugs was pretty quick, but...
In this cage, evil
No, not Act 4.
howls for freedom.
I farmed it with my, That's right, I played it Archer. I farmed it, the start of Act 9 is Aqueducts, but, like, the higher level version. Took me an hour and 40 minutes to farm a tabula there. But I was, like, speed farming. Like, that was with a character who had movement skills and, like, fast movement speed, and, like, essentially I was just speed mapping at that point. Right, that wasn't me, like... And once I got the tabula, then it was like, oh, look, the game is over. Because I was, like, level 60... I want to say I was, like, level 67, 68 by the time I got my tabula. Because the EXP fall-off in the later game isn't that bad. So you end up like over leveled for the rest of the game. Unless your build is like unless you're comfortable flash farming, like you got to be able to finish an aqueducts. And I mean the tier 9 aqueducts, you should probably be finishing them in like between 30 and 40 seconds to really... Yes, I did know. Did you not? Man, volley freezing pulse on a twink? Oh, do I know if it's possible? Oh yeah, that's easy. Item level. Take a look at the item level. And if the item level is like... So, main hands can only have 3. Right? All one-handed weapons and shields can only have 3. As a rule. Body armor can only have 6. And it's restricted by item level. So, like... There's an item level at which body armor can only have 5. It's eye level 66. And you can't add another socket to a chest armor? At item level 66? Really? You should be able to put 6 sockets into an eye level 66 item. My guess is that, like, there are certain... Like, if that's the case, then there are certain low-level bases, low item level bases, that have a a maximum socket requirement. That's the only thing it could be. Is, like... Do you know what item base that is? Like, is it a low-level item base, like, has low evasion, or... Yeah, I thought that might be the case. If you want me to do any links for you, Fruit, I have a level 5 Vorichi. So I can do everything up to a 5 link. And I have a bunch of the, like, reroll colors. Yes. You have to have 4 sockets before you can put 4 links in. Because the links don't add sockets, the links just add, like... The links just add the links, right? You have to use the jeweler's orbs to get the sockets. Holy f... Where am I going? How did I ignite? Okay. Not 100% sure how I ignited. Sweet. Light of Divinity. By the light of divinity. Princess is a nice leveling weapon. I used it on my Juggalug. Lots of attack speed. Makes a really good offhand for Sunder too, because I think it's global attack speed. Which is what you want to be doing. 2-handed weapons are no bueno. Quip, bink. How am I igniting him? I have no idea how I lit him on fire. Is it from my goats? Ah! It's from my goat's horns. I was like, how the fuck am I turning this guy on fire? But I figured it out. And everything is good now. Hiya!
Farewell.
Give to me your combustion support.
Be well.
And we go over here,
Stay sharp.
and we take clarity. Yeah, we're not flame dashing yet.
I've traveled inland on the Emperor's Road via prison
Blah blah blah. Nobody cares.
skirt around Axe's.
You're boring.
Hello.
We need one of these. We need one of these. And we need this thing. Just get a quad tab. That's literally all you need. Yeah, some of the MTX tabs are like extremely nice to have. Totem self-cast. Nope. Yes.
While
Yes.
we live, we are blessed.
Or do I want to go totem? There we go. Let's try this. Huh, that's adorable.
The path to the truth is never a straight one.
Dag nabbit. Oh, I know what I didn't pick up that I should have. It'll slow me down by a lot. You know, let's just go like this. Yeah, like this. That feels like fun.
This is a mortuary for lost children, hidden from the eyes.
Nothing that comes to mind. Like, as it stands right now, I think probably not. Mostly just because I don't have any interest in playing anything, like maybe Overwatch, but I don't want to stream Overwatch. Because A, I'm not good enough, and B, like, I don't really want, like, Overwatch people to be the people I stream to. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with Overwatch people, it's just, like, my own personal prejudice, I guess. So, yeah, I guess the answer is no. Free spells totems could be pretty fun. This is like the ultimate in like do nothing specs. It's just like the ultimate in like just run around. It's too bad the Templar is like literally the furthest possible from the evasion talents. This would be very fun to play as like a Queen of the Forest build. Give me that elk. My what? My aura charger? Oh. Yeah, my Death's Oath character. Well, she casts more spells for sure. She casts a lot more shield slams. So, yeah, I mean, the difference between that spec is I have like, several keys I can hit, to, like, really output a lot of damage. Specifically, I have 2 Vol skill setups, as well as, like, a channeled aura that kind of makes things go Splodes. Whereas this spec, like, I'm not going to be able to actually deal damage by casting at a certain point. But, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. The spell totem's pretty good, though. Having 2 would be a huge game. I guess I should change to infernal totems. On the off chance that somebody drunkenly wanders into my stream and is like, "Hey!
Till we meet again, perhaps.
You're not doing what you said you were."
Still alive, huh? This is neither the time nor the place.
Goodbye.
I think I have to go this way. No, I gotta make it to Minerval's. Minerval's. Meow. The Grapes of Wrath.
Take care.
Can I has Incinerate, please? I can has Incinerate. It's blue. Essence Drain, Ice Spear, Arc, Flame Surge. There it is. Alright, let's see how bad this is. No more Volley. And we need Spell Totem, Summon Phantom Kill, Combustion, Incinerate. No, this goes on the QQ. Spell Totem, Combustion, Incinerate, Add Lightning, and Prolif, I guess? Clarity. Frostbomb, Orb of Storms goes here. Purchase item, we need Add Lightning. It's got a nice juicy mana multiplier on it.
God hasn't abandoned us.
So we've got an Incinerate Spell Totem. And purchase items. We'll go with a Scorching Ray, Combustication setup for funsies. Not quite enough manas. How much is this? This is 20 and 22, so scour it once. Yeah, I'm just messing around, Grin. I literally, I don't have a build. All I want to do is see if Incinerate Totems is fun. So, I picked up Scorching Ray just because it applies a fire debuff and will make my Incinerate Totem hit harder. So we'll see if... Put it down and then it's like... Kabloom! Kabloom! It's gonna go like this, then you hit him with a little bit of that action. It's kind of fun. Definitely needs multiple totems though. It seems to like acquire the targets okay. I expected it not to. Got my army of spirits. Well, Incinerate requires a lot of support. My child! And I need totem placement speed. It won't look good until I get a faster casting in there, until I get to level 18. I also don't have, like, I don't have the proper support gems in there. Like, Freeze Pulse looks good because it's on a... It's got volley. Like, without that volley attachment... Yeah, without the volley attachment, you'd be like, this is garbage. See, you do like this, and then you hit her with one of these. It does exactly what I wanted it to do. We're all weebs. Well, I am, definitely. Should know that by now.
A woman corrupted beyond humanity. I must cure. This forest is so twisted.
And with mob density,
Pray that I'm not too late to touch
starts to look a little bit better.
your trust. Is
I
the
think.
only reward I need, my Lord of Light.
Doesn't really channel, like, as long as I'd like it to. Like, I'd like to put it down and have it just, like, channel and then release, as opposed to what it's doing now, but... Works really well for single targets. It's not great for mobbing, but, like, once I get 2 totems, I can just be like, tap, tap, and put 2 down. And I'm hoping that that'll give me, like, enough screen coverage. It also, like, it needs... Incinerate needs a lot of AoE to be good.
Ah, time to go. Greetings.
I really didn't want to do that.
I must have time to gather.
Part of it is also, like, my inexperience with totems itself. Because you have to place them, like, ahead of where you're going, I feel like, instead of behind you. And, like, each different totem spell requires you to place them differently as well. Yeah. Looking for... faster casting. There's Flame Dash. And another faster casting. Wait for you, I can't help but imagine. Those two should turn the damage up to 11. We'll go with a third one of these guys. Still don't have a set of gloves. So 18's a pretty big, like, damage and or functionality level. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder if you can still apply the debuff for Scorching Ray once you take.
God bless you on this fine day.
Night, dude. Thanks for tuning in.
The lair of the toy me with pretensions of godhood.
The second totem would be nice because then you can place a totem in a group of monsters and like keep moving. You don't have to worry about removing your other totem that's like it's working on killing shit. So maybe I should stay on self-cast until I get the double totem action. IDK, my BFF Jill. Man, burning damage right now is just like in a really, really good place. Feels really good early on. Welcome to the chat room. Welcome to the chat room. Into the belly of the beast. This one? You'll be fine. Just get better, man. If you do enough damage, nothing hits you.
Take care.
You enjoying playing with the Twitch emotes, Jen Jen?
I must have time to gather.
There's only 3 cat emotes. Well, if you subscribe to the... Like, if you subscribe to a whole bunch of people, there'll be a lot of people with more cat emotes. What, Frank or Z? That's a famous Twitch dog. That's not just the dog. He's for Frank or Z, right? Oh no, that's Oh My Dog. It's not Frank or Z. You gotta try Frank or Z. Yeah, no, that's Oh My Dog. I got them mixed up, chill. I'm not a fucking Twitch hipster. I don't know all the, like, memes. Frank or Z is just like a dog.
Just in time.
He's just like a Twitch dog. I have no idea, like, why. He's there or anything, but it's like anything, right? haven't got the waypoint. I don't think he has, like... If I remember correctly, that guy, he just, like... When you hurt him, he just goes away and you have to fight little ones. Like, you should melt him.
I must have time to gather.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if he had, like, set hit point scripts or not. Any boss without scripts, your build should melt. Although I will say, map bosses don't spawn in, so you don't have as much prep time to, like, throw down all your traps and shit. So that build of, that feel of, like, alphaing bosses won't feel nearly as potent against map bosses. You wanna know what the best feeling in Path to Exile is? When you cast an ability and then you run away and your EXP bar just, like, continues to juice up.
You are thus blessed, daughter of God. He will show you what true friendship is.
Let me guess, I didn't get the waypoint. Of course I didn't. See, you drop the totem, then you run away, and your EXP bar goes up. That second totem will be a really big improvement, though. Ever before.
Hello. Let's go.
Spiders. Ugh. Don't kill me.
Good job.
I can sway. Well, it's like, it's a channeled spell, and it builds up. It's kind of neat. I'll show you what it looks like without the totem. So it's like a channeled spell, and it builds up until it becomes like a big blast wave and then releases. Or until you run out of mana. And that big blast wave does a ton of damage. When I say a ton, I mean like a ton. Come on, you shifty bastard, where are you? Yeah, I don't care about that. Just give me this guy. Here he is. When Grimbomb gets the extinguisher and runs in circles. That is a classic Grimbomb move.
Oh, nothing. Not even the life he wasted on spite.
I guess a scorching ray probably doesn't go bzzzt, but all right, Oak. Oh. Slam dunk! It's a slam dunk! Look at all that burn. Look at that burn! Burn in the Maker's fire. Yeah, so I have a week off. Because Sandro and Jen are gallivanting somewhere. And I was gonna do like a lot more streaming and see if like there was different times of the day. The thing is, like right now all the Euros are asleep. So a lot of the European Path of Exile streamers, the guys who take up the like huge amount of viewers, they're all offline. It's all critical chance. Oh, this is some... That's some good shit right here, right there. Go down there next, okay. So we'll see. I definitely think it's a good idea. But like, yeah, my plan is to spend the week kind of like pretending to be a full-time streamer next week. You know, like, and see if like, because if you're not like famous and if you don't have famous friends, I think the way you get an audience is just by always being online and giving, like, you know, the maximum opportunity for people to notice you. Well, I don't... I mean, if I can't handle streaming for, you know, 4 or 5 hours a day, then... like, I'll never make it as a streamer. You know, even without fans, like, you need to be able to be... You need to have a fairly large presence. Like, the whole idea behind, you know, me developing a stream would be so that I can work less and turn what I do anyway, which is sit in front of the computer, into... and interact with people into, like... Am I not talking to you? I've been talking to you the whole time. Or are you just trying to find an excuse to, like, to use more emotes? yeah, so... Oh. So, like, I was just setting small goals, and not necessarily, like... Like, I talked with Galvia about it a whole bunch, and I was like, instead of setting, like, I want to have, you know, 100 followers in 30 days or something like that. You know, my goals are like, I want to stream for 5 days straight. Right? Like 5-day stream challenge, see if I can stream for 5 days in a row. And I'm not gonna lie, it's harder than I expected it to be. But then if I can stream, you know, if I can stream 5 days in a row, then I can take a look and be like, alright, well, let's go for like 2 weeks. I do not have enough survivability right now. Exactly. And the reality is that, like, I don't think you can be successful at anything if your goals hinge on other people. You know, like... So... Plus, setting achievable goals, like, you know, is another way of sort of, like, getting some feedback and you know. Like this, you know, I haven't even started to scale. I haven't really started to scale anything because all I wanted to do was see if I can just do it, you know. Because everybody, you know, you think that, like, oh, just playing games, but, like, the first day I realized was, like, oh, I'm having trouble playing at my normal speed and rate while I'm talking, right? So it was going to take me some time to get back into that, like, even if, you know, because there'd be a point if I had people watching me at that time where I just, like, I wouldn't be able to speak to them because I'd be having to pay too much attention to the game, or, like, I wouldn't be playing because I'd be paying too much attention to chatting with people. And it didn't take me that long, but it did take time. It is going to take time for it to feel a little bit more natural. Until I can play at, like, my maximum, you know? You know what, I'm going to do this Alba because I really need a level. It's hard, you know, like, there's stuff like, I can't sit here and pick my fucking nose, and I can't scratch my nuts. I think, like, the hardest part about streaming for me is that I have to think about, like, how I look. Which, ow, 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 ow. Caught me slipping. Like, which I don't normally do. Especially when I'm sitting on the computer, right? Like... I'm glad you think so. You know, but I was thinking, like, if I'm streaming in front of people, like, I have to look, like, showered, and, like, I can't have, like, big stains on my clothes, and, like... So that's kind of the, like... I would say that's the part that I'm not... Yeah, basically. Which isn't, I don't know. I think, like, because a lot of people perform, that's what's hard. You know? Because what a lot of people do is like a true performance, whereas like I'm not really that type of person. Just give me my second totem already. Fuck. So I can still stack up the debuff. I just can't deal damage. It's kind of silly. I can see why people like these builds, especially arc totems. Like, you could just be like, click, and just like move on, and just leave the monsters to die. You don't even really have to like think about what you're doing. It's like very much a fire and forget playstyle. I'd actually have to put some thought into what I'm doing with this character as opposed to just like being like, huh, I wonder what totems are like. Feels like the majority of like popular Path to Exile builds are like, how little can I like interact with the game while still killing everything instantly? Excuse me. It does seem like the Incinerate totem just clears out everything, though.
Ah, it's time.
Ouchies. I died. Because I have no hips. You gotta love running away from your EXP. Like, I know I'm on a 6 length, but it feels to me like these totems really, like, just melt. I don't even have that much totem scaling yet. don't even know what to use, like a curse on hit setup with Orb of Storms. I mean, it feels really good. Like, I definitely need more AoE.
Going. Travel far.
I need more AoE than I have, but these are attacks. So I have combustion, controlled destruction, elemental focus, and faster casting. That's essentially like the only thing I could do to change that out would be to go conk effect. That's 3 more multipliers. I guess combustion up for conk effect would be the other thing, but I really don't want to do that because it's so slow.
Farewell.
And I'm not using the burning or anything like that. Weird. It's such a weird gem. Bloodlust? It's such a strange gem. Huh. Can I use the Vol version of this skill? Oh no, because I can't deal damage myself. So, even if I wanted to go with the Vol setup. What was I looking at? I was looking at Flame Blast. Yeah. So I guess now the goal is get to...
Hello, exile.
Oh, with Path of Building, like... Okay. Alright. What I want to look at is this. Hmm. 1, 2. There's no, like, is there no AoE? 25 area of effect if I have an Arcane Surge. Gain an Arcane Surge. So I could go 4 or 5 totems. 4 totems seems excessive. And then Illuminated Devotion. Or Sanctuary. Thought, yeah, that's too far. Let's just get Pursuit of Faith and then see if this is actually, like, enjoyable to play. Weird. How the building's playing. Being Mr. Crashy. Man, this is the ultimate content skipping build. You just throw totems wherever you want, willy-nilly, and be like, oh, I'm fucking just gonna place them here. Oh. Alright. I think that is gonna be it for me today. I'm tired and I want to get a good night's sleep tonight. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you guys keeping me company while I lecture to my friends. And yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.